John Winston Lennon is the only child of Julia Stanley and Alfred Lennon and was born in Liverpool on October 9, 1940. Supposedly from 1947 John began living permanently with his aunt in Mendipis. As an early child, John was prescribed to wear glasses. At school, John was known as a guy with a great tongue, and for that you should thank his Aunt Mimi, who was always pushing him to be frank. Besides, he read a lot, his literary taste was ahead of his age, and the boy's vocabulary was astonished by all the adults. His mother Julia often visited John at his aunt's house. She passed on to him her love of music, which she herself had since childhood, and, despite Mimi's protests, gave him his first guitar in 1956. And he began to devote all his free time to mastering the instrument. After Julia's death, Lennon began to drink a lot, and to defuse himself and give an outlet for his feelings, he often got into fights. The tragedy brought John closer to Paul McCartney. In late 1959, the band was renamed Silver Beetles and then the Beatles. In 1966, Lennon dropped a phrase, the meaning of which was reduced in the press to "the Beatles are more popular than Jesus." In 1968, Lennon began dating political activist Yoko Ono. Since 1975, John took a time out in his musical career, which many biographers attribute primarily to the birth of his son Sean. A tragic encounter between an angry fan for Lennon's words about God and his idol took place in New York on December 8, 1980. The psychopath asked for John's autograph, and when he signed it, he shot him 5 times with a gun he had bought 3 months earlier.